Hi, thanks for joining us. This is Lorianne and Elijah, and we're just in the middle of a conversation in regards to branding and when you're organizing all of your thoughts and your business in terms of coming up with your ideal job and what you'd like to do in your life. And I just want to let you know that I have this lady I was working with. Her name is Sarah Vermetti. She helps me with my brand, and she put me on to this amazing online connection to Charisse Mooney, CERRIES MOONEY, CharisseMooney.com. And Charisse does branding through your archetype. Okay, so she was talking about taking Charisse Mooney's website has these tests that you can take so you can have your first archetype and then your second archetype, and designing your sort of business around your archetype and allowing what is truly inside of you to come out. And you may understand your first archetype and not be surprised, but when you take your second archetype, you might be surprised. I wasn't really. I'd be interested to know what you are, Elijah. My first one was the alchemist, and my second one was the creator. In dealing with the School of Conscious Communication, then we're looking at presenting these videos and our personalities, and my archetypes being the alchemist and the creator. Then what could my job title be, considering those two things? I'll pass that over to you, Elijah. Just your initial thoughts.
You mean if I'm choosing one for you based upon that?
Yeah.
Alchemist creator. Sort of like the high priestess of the garden, kind of.
The lady with many hats.
Yeah, my guess is a lot of things. Somebody who's going to be doing a lot of things, I think. I don't know. Like I guess it's. I don't want to be in the position of stating who or what anyone is really doing, since the idea is that everyone designs their ideal job. So I'm more. I guess sometimes I sort of push people, and I help people find out what they don't want, because anything I may suggest is generally what they don't want. And so that helps them find out what they want.
What if we just named out some of the things that I do? So definitely like customer entry point. And this, by the way, just so that everybody knows, I'm sure when Elijah's doing his work after and he's editing, we're going to have like brainstorm.
No, but that's coming at a time, like there's so much to do. I got so.
Okay, it might not be Elijah. It might be Captain Obvious, right? We might have a role for somebody called Captain Obvious, and they just scroll across our screen what conversation we're going through. This is a brainstorming conversation, just for those of you that are watching.
Okay.
So customer entry point, that's one of the things that I do. Facilitator.
Well, and teacher, like train the trainers. You're
right.
Many people that know the inflow, so somebody's got to teach some people.
Bit of an organizer.
Presenter, public speaker, sort of health coach, health guru, community organizer, small business coach, probably large business consultant. Get shit done, get people on track, slap cat and sweep around.
Slap cat. Yeah, definitely. I feel a affiliation with the Lady of Many Hats, or the many faces. Just like constantly. If you want to write the ones down that I think of, then it'll be great.
Okay.
Yeah. So I definitely feel a connection to the alchemist, like transformation is a really big deal. I don't necessarily resonate with the agent of change, but I like the whole idea that, you know, there's lots of change that takes place, and I'm sort of the catalyst for that. Yeah, the Lady of Hats, many faces. You know, there's so many different disguises. You know, I think when it comes to the creative side of my personality, it always comes out in sort of like in artwork and in the room design and in my clothing and style. So that's sort of where the creator part of it comes in. So if we can incorporate that, just, you know, yeah. Yeah, so then out of all of that, what do we have in terms of a name then, or a position title? So and it has to be something fun. I mean, it can have an element of seriousness because I am serious, but I'm also fun.
How about Director of Transformation? People can come to you with their dreams.
I don't know. To me, that fits more into a 4. A director. I don't know. Yeah.
I think it's more of a 5. I mean, you're basically in the realm of creativity. 4 is more the get the shit done, logistics, doing the work. 5 is the I'm gonna go paint a rainbow on my window.
Yeah, that would be me.
And then the 4 is going, well, you need paint, you need a window, and you need me to get the hell out of this house because I don't want to be around you while you're doing it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, well, why don't we put a hold on this one because it still looks like.
How about the relationship specialist?
Relationship specialist?
Yeah.
Relationships. Well, you could put, the thing about the inflow is you can just focus it so concisely. So if you put transformation, relationship, and I mean, you could choose your harmony wheel, your choice wheel, but just those two, right? If you just choose those two, it's very focused about what you're focused on. Relationship transformation. I mean, it's a pretty, that's got about as much leverage as you can in the inflow, right? I mean, whoever goes in first, I mean, you've got the dibs, right? You're.
What about like relationship transformer?
Like it's, who doesn't need that, right? Everyone needs to transform all their relationships, right?
Right. And then specializing in customer and member relationships.
So the synergy, you're focusing on the synergy. So it's kind of like transformation, relationship, and then, I mean, it might be product synergy. Yeah, you've got it coming out of you and then into them kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what we're, yeah, that's sort of like what we're doing all together. Product synergy, that's what's happening all together, yeah.
So as you can see, anyone watching this is not rocket science. This is constant movement and intuitive grasping of straws, because there's so many possibilities and nobody wants to sort of get stuck in any one place, right? But there's probably a right place, like within the whole soul matrix, there's a perfect place, or the place where you are, let's say. And here we're trying to recreate it in physical form. And it's just, it'll come about, right? One way or the other.
Thanks for joining us on this little part of our venture. We're looking forward to hearing what yours were, so make sure that you share.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, so the idea is that you're creating your ideal job. You are designing your ideal job within a framework that everyone is sharing. And so at some point, we all know what everyone's doing. And then we're helping everyone to get their life style the way they want it. You know, what a concept of a school. Like we're all learning how to find our right job, and everyone's helping everyone to do it. And of course, all the talking that has to go about between the people as they're doing it. Conscious communication, right?
Fair enough.
Okay, why don't we stop this part of the session because we're running out of time. And I want to show you some maps.
Okay, so
Okay.
finish that because I think I have it.
Do you?
I should have written it down, damn it.
What is it?
Relationship transformer specializing in customer and member conscious connections.
No allies?
I don't understand the whole allies things. That's the 9.
Well, it's just whoever isn't a customer or member. Customers are
No
paying.
allies. No
It's,
allies.
like, it's all the in-betweens.
No allies.
Yeah.
No allies for the conscious school communication. I think it's better if I keep the allies down to elemental solutions, like to my business, because then I'll know them. It'll just get too broad, too much, too many people, too much.
Okay.
I think right now, if I'm training the members and I'm bringing in the customers, I'm good.
Okay. Well, that makes sense because allies add a whole other thing to it, and it's much different. The types of connections, members and customers are very clear. Allies, it can be a very vague relationship.
Yeah. Okay, so relationship transformer at the School of Conscious Communication.
There you go.
Does that even, doesn't really give them any, but you know what? Like at on Charisse Mooney, it was chief joyologist. That's the girl that was doing all the videos. Her chief joyologist.
Okay.
Right? So I might be your chief relationship
Transformer.
transformer.
So does that mean if I have problems with anyone, I just send them over to you?
Yeah.
And they just
I deal with you.
Me?
I deal with you, not them. I deal with the person having the problem.
No. You deal with them.
Because the problem's never them.
Oh.
That's the thing you're going to learn when you come through the ROVA. It's never them.
Okay. Well, if I don't have problems with them, then there's no problem. But if they got a problem with me, then that's when they see you.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I don't got problems with nobody. They're all fine.
Oh, yeah, we all do. Deep relationship transformer here at the School of Conscious Communication.
Start with Gabriel. See?
Give me the toughest right off the start.
That guy, he needs help. That's funny how everyone in the school is going to be sending everyone to you. Why me?
You know what? Here it is. Your first point of contact for customer service.
That's it?
That's going to be my line underneath it. So Chief Relationship Transformer at the School of Conscious Communication, your first point of contact. Your first point of contact.
At customer service. Well, that sounds good. Making sure everybody's happy.
Well,
Kind of, maybe.
Eventually, they're going to get there. That's not my job. That's their job.
Right. One job I thought that I might like, or maybe that I will have to be in, was sort of dealing with people's complaints. If I was the complaint department.
That's 7.
That's 7?
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe, because it just seems that that's the breakdown point, right? I mean, your complaints is what is really telling you what's going wrong, and I should be dealing with that, right?
Yeah, but they first come through the 6, right? Like there's somebody that listens to them, gets them straight on it, gets it very clear what it is that the problem is, and directs them to the 7, so the 7 gives the solution in terms of what services are available to get that solution. So it's not just all their shit that's up and, all their dander. You're not dealing with that. That's me. Okay, so I just took my meds, so I'm going to set the alarm for 1:11. Do we have that? Do we have that on video? I just took my meds. I'm okay again. It's thyroid medication, people.
Okay. All right, we're all happy now. Let me just smoke a little J here.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be
It's
fine.
about happy relationships too. Look at what happens, right? No, I mean healthy relationships.
That can be your number one question. Have you
Okay.
taken your meds? Have you taken your meds?
The 1 o'clock it. Chief Relationship Transformer, the School of Conscious Command, your first point of contact for designing your healthy relationships, relationship map.
Oh,
Your first point of contact for designing your healthy relationships map.
healthy relationship. Okay, that's good. I also thought that if everyone had one map, kind of, they were the expert of the map, and then that.
I'm the relationship map girl.
Relationship map.
That is me. And the relationship girl. Yeah. Well, and yeah.
Okay. And we were I was just to let you know, I was talking with Dale, and we were thinking, like, if we launched the school, let's say this time next year, like the equinox of next year, that gives us a whole year to do whatever needs to get done, get things ready.
I like it.
And it gives us some space, right?
Yeah.
How do you like that? That's okay?
I love it. And then that way we can kind of get our own things off the ground and create some credibility, just in terms of like presence online, getting on there weekly, having a following, doing for me, the presentations, the workshops, getting people in, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Launch the school, Equinox 2018. Ooh la la, I love it. That's going to become my saying. Ooh la la, I love it. Well, it is already my saying.
Okay, so I'm going to close this one off, and then
What, we're filming?
we've been filming all this.
Oh, shoot.
You got to remember that. Conscious communication doesn't necessarily.
This is, I have privacy on my own personal values maps, right? I have to remember that none of this is private.
Yeah. Okay, that's